weapon age. Catch the thief first. It is a good courage to take the head of a general among the army. It's the pinnacle of chivalry in modern warfare. The Decapitation has long since become a mouse click in front of the screen. It's a game of algorithms and intelligence. It used to take thousands of troops, years of life and death pursuit. Now you can achieve lore in the time of a cup of coffee. The blood and glory of face-to-face combat in traditional warfare, lost in the flood of technology. Early narratives of modern beheadings. It was a crushing victory piled up by the size of the country. 2003 Iraq War. The US military is trying to capture Saddam Hussein. Launched an all-out war that cost over $1 trillion. Hundreds of thousands of troops flattened Iraq. From carpet bombing to special forces carpet raids. It took months. Just found this Middle Eastern strongman in a hole in the ground. Countless sieges and airstrikes were launched on the Afghanistan-Pakistan border. The Abbottabad compound was locked down until 2024 Navy SEALs were deployed for cross-border raids. Just completed this air beheading. And Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi. The US military launched Operation Golden Canyon in 1986, attempt to decapitate him. But not until the Libyan War 25 years later. Under drone tracking, drive the African line down the drain. He was shot dead. This stage of beheading. The essence is the initial release mode of scale. Behind the massive infiltration of funds and manpower, massive intelligence networks and ground force raids, when the time comes for oil conflict, the beheading operation was completed from a national strategy to the daily sinking of the battlefield. The conflict broke out only a week ago. Deputy Commander of the Associated Street Army of the Russian Central Military Region, Major General Andrei Sukovitsky, he was killed by the Ukrainian army on the front line. In the following years, many lieutenant generals of the Russian army encountered targeted killings one after another. Even the top Russian intelligence officials in the heart of Moscow, it's hard to escape the black gun attack on the morning run. The logic of beheading the Ukrainian army is no longer a large-scale force advance. It's NATO intelligence plus drones, combination punch with precision missiles, real-time transmission of coordinates through the Starlink system, drones on target. The HIMARS missile is dozens of kilometers away. Complete one kill. The entire process, from discovery to attack, is compressed down to the minute level. A beheading that once required the strength of a country, now a small special operations team can achieve. The balance of war is completely tilted in favor of discovery and destruction. If the Russian-Ukrainian battlefield is a popularization of beheading tactics, Israel has beheaded. It became an industrial assembly line. In 2025, the enemy is targeting Hamas military leader Mohammed. Sinwar's action, a textbook of precision strikes. 50 precision-guided missiles roll down in 30 seconds. Precision destruction of Gazahan. The command center dozens of meters underground in Yanis. Complex tunnel systems were completely flattened, and the hospital building on the ground was almost unscathed. As early as July 2024, Mas Politburo leader Haniyeh attacked on residents in Tehran. Iran pre-embedded explosives detonated remotely, precisely hit his bedroom. Haniyeh and his bodyguard died on the spot, while everyone else in the same building was unharmed. The accuracy has reached the centimeter level that isolates pollution and does not hurt people. Mossad uses artificial intelligence, satellite surveillance, and long-term penetration. Break down your target's life trajectory to 1 minute. From target to scheduled death, time costs are reduced from months to seconds. Collateral casualties dropped from the entire battle to almost zero. To actions in early 2026, it also announced the ultimate form of the beheading war. In January, the US military targeted Venezuelan President Maduro. Lose absolute determination action. Through months of stealth drone surveillance and insider infiltration, fully grasped the loss of their life. Before action, the A-18G Growler electronic fighter implements broadband jamming, incapacitated the Venera air defense radar and communication system, satellites and stealth drones, constructed a one-way transparent battlefield. Finally, the special forces completed the cross-border arrest within hours, taken away from home. Just 2 months later, the United States and the United States jointly target the supreme leader of Iran. Khamenei's beheadings put the technical advantage to the extreme, integrating satellite human intelligence through AI large models. After locking in its meeting time and place, complete the strike plan within hours. Earth-penetrating projectiles dropped by the BR bomber accurately hit the official residence of the leader of Tehran. Khamenei died on the spot. The entire operation, from the final lockdown to the completion of the strike, in less than a day. Not even a single soldier was dispatched into Iranian territory. A hunt that once took years to complete. It can be over in a day now. the core of power in a country. When decapitation became the norm in modern warfare, we have also completed the technical iteration, just as Mission 205 siege exercise in the Eastern Theater to tilt Scorpion drone breaks through the so-called restricted flight zone of Typhoon in the airspace 20 to 30 kilometers away from downtown Taipei. Clear photo of Taipei 101 building and surrounding routes civil aircraft in just a few seconds. For more intimidating than any declaration, if you can take a picture, you can lock it. If you can lock it, you can destroy it. For those on the island, for those who seek to divide the country, this is the most straightforward beheading warning. Future war, it is no longer the flesh and blood of a million armies, but precision games against a very small number of core decision makers. Drone swarm, robotic AI autonomous attack weapons are on the way. Future beheadings could kill invisible people, can't even trace the source of the weapon. Player only for specific targets. There will never again be indiscriminate fighting and casualties. The development of science and technology, the gamble that is costing the war from the nation, come again with precise endings. When the outcome of a war can be decided by a single beheading, separatists and careerists who seek to provoke war will understand their every move are already in the crosshairs of the scope.